Hey there. Welcome to this video training, Releasing the Fear of Failure Now, which is going to be pretty interesting, pretty cool. A quick tip to immediately and permanently eliminate the fear of failure from your life. Because if you're looking to be more successful, if you're looking to achieve more goals, if you're looking to progress in any particular way, fear of failure is one of the big things that are likely to hold you back. So let's take care of that now. Here I am. My name is Brian Ogilvy, and I'm the author of How to Conquer Yourself, Discipline and Willpower for the Conscious Creative Thinker. Pretty interesting title. It's available on Amazon and also on my blog, dotheknowledge.com. You'll be able to get free excerpts there as well as other great video training and audio training such as the one you're experiencing now. So let's get right into it. All right. Failure doesn't exist. This is the key idea I want you to walk away with. Failure is an intellectual concept that we humans simply invented. It's like an intellectual construct we just concocted, similar to the New Age concept of time. So if you read books like The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, he talks about how, the only time that exists is the present, because if you're thinking about the past, you're really just remembering or recalling, you're imagining. And if you think about the future, you're just visualizing, or you're likewise imagining the future as well. Similarly, the only failure that exists is learning. All right. When we walk into a situation and we go, oh my God, we failed, or I'm afraid that I'm failing. What we're really doing is we're avoiding getting the experience and getting the circumstances we need in actuality to learn and to evolve in that endeavor. So we learn to walk by falling, obviously. Riding a bike began by falling off the bike numerous times. It might have not been a dirt bike, but same concept. Learning how to type. I wrote the book. I had to type a lot, and I learned how to type by typing the incorrect keys. And also promoting the book, I have to speak often. I learned how to speak by speaking poorly, presenting myself poorly. So failure is inherent to all forms of skill acquisition. Failure is a natural composite to all learning. So it's inevitable. But we fear it because we're attached to the outcome. So for instance, we think we're going to make a ton of money, like bricks of gold, and we end up making only a few gold dollars instead, for example. We, like I say in chapter 3 of my book on attaining discipline, we're very attached to objective rewards and material gain rather than mastery, expertise, or proficiency. And because we think only in terms of tangible rewards, if we have any impediment or we have any block to obtaining it, we naturally feel like we failed. So you want to do the counterintuitive here. You want to walk into a situation anxious to learn. Almost like a martial artist approaches their craft or their discipline, you want to approach whatever your goal is as a channel for mastery or a channel for proficiency, and walk into it anxious thinking, what am I going to learn? How am I going to figure this thing out? And that way failure won't upset you. It won't faze you. So just a quick overview. Release the fear of failure by realizing it doesn't even exist. The only reality is learning, evolution, and growth. So a missile analogy. Heat-seeking missiles, it turns out, use a technology called infrared homing. So the only reason they're able to lock onto their target is because they're constantly adjusting. They have this computer mechanism that constantly changes and alternates whatever the path is by paying attention to where the heat is located or emanating from. So they're constantly learning, and rockets do similar things. Spaceships do similar things. They're constantly learning and adapting. Failure is simply an intellectual construct that we humans invented. We phrased it because we're anxious. We're fundamentally oriented towards outcomes rather than processes. So do the counterintuitive. Seek to master crafts or develop proficiency, not merely obtain the objective rewards. Don't just look for the end result. Try to be a master, like appreciate the process for what it is, and fail as fast as you can. Like try to fail cheaply and try to fail quickly. Like think of it like a scientific experiment. All right, and always be testing. Don't fail and then stop, because it'll sink into your character. You'll internalize failure as a part of your identity if you take it too seriously. Instead, think of failure as the cheapest form of learning. Think of it as a cheap lesson. Again, and as Dennis Kimbro says, pay heed to your passion and seize the hour. Spot and seize opportunities as if they were gold. All right, so don't fear failure because it's an intellectual construct. Go for the opportunity. Always seize the opportunity. My book's available on Amazon, but it's also available at my blog with free videos, audio podcasts, etc. I give a lot of bonuses, and I autograph the copy if you order from me rather than Amazon, because Amazon takes half the commission, and then I don't know who you are. There's no relationship. I don't know your name. I don't know where you're from. I have no knowledge of you if you order through Amazon. They basically take my clientele from me. So I prefer if you order from the site, and I give a lot of incentive. There's a lot of reason for you to do so. All right. And hope this helps. Remember, failure doesn't exist. DoTheKnowledge.com is the site. Have a great day and take care. Peace.